welcome back to Reloading Journey. Today I just want to talk about something I mentioned it in one of my other videos where I'm de-priming. Everything is going smooth, no issues, and then all of a sudden I put in another brass and just nothing. I've kind of come across a few that way. I will put a picture up. Looking into it, it looked like it was a smaller hole. Like I said, I'll put a picture up showing what I found. So I just started looking into it online, and what I found is the U.S. manufacturers use a 5/64 hole, and Europe, their standard is a 1.75 millimeter hole, which means nothing to me. I just know it's smaller than what we use here. The brass I found is all head stamped Norma. I'm sure there's other brands out there that use the smaller priming hole. Norma, I found that they manufacture some of their ammo here in the US, some in Europe, so you might come across both with their ammo. But I have seen where some guys have, they get a different die to punch them out, or I've actually seen it. It might be more so with rifle brass, more expensive, more like you want to keep it, where they actually drill out the primer holes. I'm not going to worry about it, especially with 9mm brass. Another thing I found on primers, just kind of interesting, is there's two different styles also, as far as the boxer style primer is, and primer hole is the standard here in the US. For the military and civilian, it's better. It's what they use for reloading and stuff. And then there's a Burden or Bourdain, whatever it is, primer that's more common in Europe, that there's actually 2 or 3 flash holes. And I'll put up pictures of what I found. But that's, like I said, I think that's going to be more for, I did find that they have it in 9mm also, those 2 different size holes, or the two holes and the single hole. But so that's all I want to talk about today, just a little bit of information on the different flash hole sizes and what I found on them. I just thought it was kind of interesting and something I came across, and that's what this whole thing is about, is just kind of learn and put out the information I learned. I'm sure that most of you already knew about that and can tell me a lot more about it. I looked up who invented, Boxer in Europe. A guy named last name Boxer invented that, and then Bourdain or Burden, whatever it is, here in New York invented the other. But all that just means nothing to me, really, because all I care about is it's there and don't use it. So, all right, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll try to come up with some better content in the future, but I just thought this was kind of interesting when I got to looking into it, and that's that. Thank you.